Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Ashley. 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 ¿Qué hubiera pasado si no hubiera tenido a Ashley, ¿Qué hubiera pasado si en vez de ser Shepard el que ha recibido los datos proteanos, hubiera sido a Ashley? ¿Os imagináis? La historia de los juegos se encuentra diferente. A la mierda la paliza proteana. Te la has cargado, hijo mío. Te la cargaste. Venezia.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Lo puedes encontrar,
Doctor,
¿saben?
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Easy there, Lieutenant.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Estoy bien.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
No te culpes.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Gracias.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Estaba soñando.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Es verdad que Jenkins murió. Lamento lo de Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
¿Qué hace Williams aquí? Williams es Ashley, obviamente.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Lo de los Geth no debió pasar.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
¿Quieres decirme algo?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
No tenemos nada que ocultar.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Gith, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
¿Y a los humanos?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Tuve una visión.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Una especie de advertencia. Una guerra que se avecina acerca de nuestro fin. Me pongo como Manuel, gente. Acerca de nuestro fin. Ah, no. Una visión, una especie de advertencia.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
¿Y qué le vamos a decir?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
Cierto.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Yeah.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Roger, sir.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Y ahora, gente, es cuando llega una larga, pero larga cadena de diálogos en la Ciudadela. O sea, si queremos ver acción habrá que esperar un buen rato. Hasta que lleguemos a Teru, quizás, para salvar a Liara, creo que es.
Hey, Commander.
Ay, comandar. Sí, pues no.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Lo echaremos de menos.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Toda la ganada.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Me han dado la estrella de Terra. ¿Qué será la estrella de Terra? Ahora yo estoy perdido con la estrella de Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Me da el valor, quizás.
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Me ayudaste.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Me alegra tenerte aquí.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Eres un poco racista, pero con el tiempo te apañarás.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Vale, yo creo que puedo esperar. Check was.
Yes, Commander?
¿Qué
Is
me
there
has a
something
contar?
you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Nunca lo es.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
¿Te arrepientes?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a
Dinero,
position at
no
one
tiene
of the
mal.
new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his
Chakwas es uno de esos personajes que nunca podemos jugar con él, es decir, no puede acompañarnos en ninguna misión ni nada. Pero como Joker, está siempre ahí en los tres juegos, ¿eh?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being...
Dame un minuto, gente, que voy a poner Coca-Cola. Vengo enseguida, ¿vale? Ya estoy aquí.
What does that have to do with it?
Bastante porque noto que estoy durmiendo, no por culpa del juego, porque el juego me encanta, pero es que llevo varios días sin dormir.
Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old
Un poquito de cafeína en vena.
Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets
Por
migraine.
desgracia, los humanos aún estamos bastante nuevos en biótica.
I
Es
should
lo que
know.
tiene.
Goodbye, Commander.
Pero acabaremos adaptándonos. Kaidan, vamos a ver.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Quieren hablar conmigo. Aquí normalmente estaría... No, Garro estaría a partir de tier 2, es verdad. De más efectos. Aquí no hay nada hasta entonces. Esto no se abre. Vale, hemos hablado con Chakwas, con Kaidan, con Ashley. Vámonos para atrás. A ver con quién más te podemos hablar. Tenemos que ir al puente, intuyo. Pero no vamos a ir al puente todavía. Bueno, podría ir para atrás, pero no hay nadie allí. Al menos esto creo, que no hay nadie. Puedo probar fuerte a ver si hay alguien. Pero creo que ni siquiera estará Adams. Creo que ni siquiera Adams estará. A ver. Vale, que esta es la parte de arriba. ¿No? Correcto, aquí no quería ir todavía. Entonces iba bien en donde iba por el ascensor. Me cago en todo. Iba bien por donde iba por el ascensor. Pensé que estaba en el piso de abajo. También es verdad que la Normandía 1 cambia mucho. La SR1 cambia mucho conforme pasamos a la SR2, ¿verdad? Es un cambio muy brutal de la 1 a la 2. Me gusta mucho más el diseño de la 2 y la 3, ¿verdad? Sobre todo de la 3. Vale, aquí no hay nadie. Bueno, el de los... Oficial de suministros, pero este no me parece nada más que en plan de compra la licencia.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of
Bueno,
product.
gente, por si no lo sabéis,
I already have several
me he comprado la figurita de Tali, ¿vale?
more if you want me to
De
bring in
BioWare
different
Store.
brands.
Y se supone que
Many
tiene que
of
llegar
these
pronto.
licenses are hard to
Veremos
get,
si llega hoy.
Well worth the cost if you can find them.
Debería estar a punto de llegar. Bueno, en la página me ponía del 20 al 23, es verdad.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell... Many
Vale,
of
es
the
lo
best
mismo.
licenses are hard to
Muéstrame lo que
get,
tienes.
but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
¿Qué tienes? A ver. Una armadura media que no puedo usar todavía, la pesada tampoco. Un fusil de asalto Lancer 3. Avenger 3, francotirador, compáralo. Más daño por segundo. Menos sumidero de calor. Más puntería. Comprarla. ¿No puedo comprarla? No tengo crédito, vale. ¿Puedo vender a este tarra? Vende este tarra. No me da para nada de momento. Vale, pues no tengo dinero todavía, gente. Aún no hay dinero. Y aquí ni demás, si recuerdo, ¿no? Porque aquí luego estará Ashley, aquí estará el Krogan, allá estará Garrus. El Mago 35 está aquí. Puto Mago de mierda, tío. Hay una cosa que odio del Mass Effect 1 y es esto. Hay mucha gente que le encanta el Mass Effect 1 porque puede ir al planeta y explorar el planeta como le dé la gana. Pero es que a mí me parece una pérdida de tiempo increíble, gente. Aquí decir que conforme pasaron los años fuera mejor, porque el Mass Effect 1 tiene este sistema de exploración de los planetas, que vale, sí, está muy guapo ver el planeta, pero cuando ves una vez está guapo. Pero todos los planetas son casi todos iguales. Cambia un poco el aspecto, pero básicamente son casi todos iguales. Y tener que ir todo el rato perdiendo todos los minutos para ir de un lado a otro es un poco jodiendo, hay que decir. En ingeniería no habrá nadie, creo. Si está Adam sería un milagro, pero no hay nadie, creo. Mira, si está Adam, me callo entonces.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Vale, eso me dice.
Shame about Jenkins.
Vale. Y aquí estará mi queridísima Tali. Quiero que venga ya Tali. Joder, la quiero ya. Lástima porque en el Mass Effect 1 no podemos tener romance con Tali. Y os digo una cosa, gente. Yo, el primer Mass Effect que jugué, ¿vale? Que fue el 2. Hace muchísimos años, de hecho creo que fue cuando salió. Fue el único que hice romance con Tali. Así que en este play, en esta run, voy a hacerme un buen romance con Tali. Por desgracia solo empieza a partir del 2. Así que en el 1 intentaremos ligarnos a la buena de Ashley, la racista. Hay una frase de la Ciudadela que es muy grande. Manual de navegador. Vale, esto es enciclopedia. Pero es de ver qué cuentas.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Joker, ahora que me tenéis que notar. Ahora notarán el mando de la nave, creo.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
Ah, no, te podía acceder,
Money
creo.
at work.
Te podía acceder. Ah, esto me encanta. Me encanta como en todos los juegos de Mass Effect entras siempre en la Ciudadela con un gran suspense ahí a tope. La nebulosa. Grandioso.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach.
La Asturiana también por ahí.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Me gustó Dina, gente. Anderson creo que hubiera sido un gran consejero en vez de Udina.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Haces bien, Ashley. Haces muy bien, chica.
Big place.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Ahí está la frase.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it. This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something. I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Yo no distingo a los animales de los aliens. Hostia, tú así, tío. Qué racista que es. Pues vamos a hackear un poco al vuelo de Udino, ¿vale, gente? Bueno, entre comillas, ya sabéis lo que digo. Informa patrulla de la Alianza. La capitana Hendrickson ha informado de lecturas inusuales de energía durante su patrulla por el cúmulo Argo Ro. Pero la gente va a venir un esto. Estaba especialmente preocupada por el sistema Hydra, pero tuvo que volver antes de que su equipo pudiera investigar más a fondo. No hay más patrullas programadas para ese sector. ¿Debemos mantener un grupo de reconocimiento? Y ahí iré yo. A ver, ahora toca un poco investigar la Ciudadela, gente, ¿vale? Tenemos que investigar esto a fondo.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence.
Eso es una sumisión de la Ciudadela.
All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Es el embajador de los Bolus, creo, si no recuerdo mal. Elcor. Elcor son estos, los que hablan así raro.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us.
Bueno, al menos el primer contacto con los Asari, no con los Turianos.
We discovered the relay closest.
¿Veis? Nosotros nos topamos con los Turianos y hubo una guerra. Estos se toparon con los Asaris y hubo paz.
Within one lifetime, we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Sería curioso vivir con esa raza, hablando así. Bueno, a ver, claro, es que tenéis que entender una cosa, lo que he dicho antes. Ellos hablan verbalmente de forma muy poco habitual, es decir, lo suyo, lo de ellos normalmente es que se comuniquen mediante el olfato, es decir, ellos mediante el olfato se comunican. Entonces, claro, no es lo mismo.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
No tenemos cambios. Vale, embajador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of
Y el
the
Bolus está
Elcor
contigo,
group
porque creo
to the
que
attention
los
of the
Bolus y los Elcos
Council.
tienen la misma embajada.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
De hecho, esto el otro, el enanito, el Bolus, realmente creo que son como vasallos o bajo la tutela de los turianos. Creo que están bajo su control, ¿vale?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Dean Corlack.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Envidia.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
EarthClan.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Habla de los Bolus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you,
Son negociantes.
EarthClan.
Son básicamente negociantes. Comerciantes.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting.
Los Bolus cambian sin parar y los Elcos no cambian
Since
nunca.
we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture will
Embajador.
bore you.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Cierto. Cierto, gente. Cierto, muy cierto. O sea, sí que es verdad que me parece un poco injusto el hecho de que estén los Volus ahí, que vale. Los Elcor igual no han hecho gran cosa, ¿vale? Solo están ahí como representantes de su población. Pero los Volus sí que es verdad que los Volus son los enanos estos, ¿vale? Los gordinfonecitos estos enanos. Los que tienen el traje ambiental. Sí que es verdad que ayudaron mucho a la Ciudadela con el tema económico. Son los encargados de todo lo que es el comercio y demás. Son los que suelen llevar todo el comercio directamente, los mercaderes y demás. Y no los meten en el consejo. Sin embargo, la raza humana, como se expande y es muy numerosa y es, entre comillas, una amenaza para el Consejo, para mantenerla controlada, al final meterán a Odina como consejero. Que es lo que pasa en el Mass Effect 3. O depende de esto ya en el Mass Effect 2, pero bueno, en el Mass Effect 2 no se ve mucho consejo, la verdad. Depende de si te los cargas o los dejas vivos. Versión de consejo.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Pobre hombre. ¿Por qué se mal humor?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Vamos a salir de aquí.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Los cuidadores.